The paper boat that never sank. In a quiet village nestled between a sparkling river and a sleepy forest lived a boy named Milo. He wasn't the strongest, or the smartest, or the most popular, but Milo had one thing that made him different. He believed in dreams, even the smallest ones. Every evening he would fold little paper boats and release them into the river behind his home. While others laughed at his childish habit, he would whisper his dreams into each boat before setting it afloat. "I want to see the world," he'd say. "I want to meet people far away. I want to make someone's life better." His best friend, Lena, often sat with him, watching the paper boats float and wobble in the current. "They all sink by morning," she said once, her tone both amused and sad. Milo just smiled. "Not all of them. One will make it. One always does." The rumor of the never-sinking boat years passed. Milo and Lena grew older. Life became practical. Studies, chores, worries. Milo didn't stop dreaming, but he folded fewer boats. One day, news spread through the village. A paper boat had been found far downstream, fully intact. A fisherman had seen it floating near the city harbor. It had Milo's initials written inside. The villagers laughed it off, but Milo didn't. For him, it meant something more, proof that his dreams could travel beyond his little world. The journey begins. At 17, Milo made a decision. He packed a small bag, left a note for his parents, and told Lena, "It's time I follow the path of my paper boat." Lena tried to smile, but her heart was heavy. "Promise me you'll come back one day." Milo took her hand. "I promise, and I'll bring stories the river could never carry." He left that evening with nothing but hope and the memory of boats drifting on golden waters. Life outside the village. The world was vast. Milo worked in restaurants, cleaned streets, and slept in stations. But every place had a river or a pond, and in every city he'd fold a boat and whisper a new dream into it. In one city, a kind old librarian noticed his habit. She offered him a job at her library. "You remind me of someone," she said, "a boy who believed in books and boats." Milo worked there by day and studied at night. Soon he was writing his own stories, children's tales, letters to strangers, and poems about rivers and hope. The letter that changed everything. Years later, Milo, now a published writer, received a letter from a girl in another country. She had found one of his paper boats near a beach years ago. Inside was written, "To the one who finds this, never stop dreaming. The river brought this message just for you." The girl had been struggling with depression. That message, she wrote, saved her. "I want to live now, because someone out there believes dreams can travel." The return. When Milo turned 30, he returned to his village. It hadn't changed much, but now children were folding paper boats, just like he used to. At the riverside, he found Lena, now a teacher, reading a story to kids under a tree. "Look who came back from the river," she smiled, tears in her eyes. "I told you one boat would make it," Milo laughed. They sat quietly as kids around them folded boats. One boy asked, "Do paper boats really carry dreams?" Milo nodded. "Only if you believe in them." The legacy. Today, there's a little museum in the village, a boat-shaped room filled with letters, stories, and photos of children around the world who found Milo's boats. Every year, on the first day of spring, the village hosts the Festival of Dreams. Paper boats with glowing candles are sent down the river, each carrying a whispered wish. And legend has it, one boat never sinks. Moral of the story: even the smallest dreams, when set free with belief, can travel across the world and change lives. Never stop dreaming, and never be afraid to send your hopes into the current.